everyone, welcome to day 4 of our Thriving on Balance community. Today is play day. So our yoga session today is going to be creative. It's going to be focused on finding some balance, so some balancing poses. And I really just want you guys to have fun with this flow. If you've ever been to a class with me before, you know that I can get a little creative. And I like to have fun in the flows. And oftentimes I actually don't plan out my flows. I just kind of let it go. The other few flows for this week I have planned out because I'm not used to teaching in 30 minutes, but today we're just gonna see what happens. So I hope you guys have fun, and let's get started. We're gonna get started in our tabletop. So go ahead and bring your wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And then on the inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze up. And on the exhale, begin to round through the spine, looking towards the thighs. Inhale to drop the belly, raise the gaze. And exhale to round through the spine. Keep moving here, finding your breath as you move through these cat and cows. Taking one more. And then coming back to a nice neutral spine. From here, take the right foot, step it towards the back of the mat, and gently begin to rock forward and back just to feel into the back of the leg. And then from here, go ahead and lift that right foot up off of the mat, pointing the toes to the ground. And then take the left arm out in front. Find your balance. Breathe in here. One more inhale. And on the exhale, release the hand. Bring the knee back to center. Really nice. Take a couple of cat and cows just to clear that out. Coming back to center, take the left foot, step it to the back of the mat, and just slowly begin to move forward and back, stretching out the back of the leg. Notice if you have any cracks, any pops. My ankle is cracking like crazy. And then from here, go ahead and lift that left foot up off of the ground, flexing through the feet, and then take the right arm out in front. Find your balance. Feel that core engaged to hold you steady. So balance is going to come from your core. And I feel like that's kind of how we all have to find balance on a regular basis, is coming back to our values and what centers us. Slowly release down. Just take a couple more cat and cows. So as we move through today's practice, keep coming back to your center, to your core, the center of your body. Go ahead and shift it back towards the heels. Take your hands to your heart center, close your eyes, and set an intention for class today. Allow yourself to have fun. Allow yourself to fall. Don't hurt yourself. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Really nice. Plant the hands out in front of you. Tuck the toes. Press it back into your downward facing dog. Once you get there, pedal out through the legs, reaching the tailbone for the back of the room. Just making your way into your downward facing dog. Remember, on these first few, or even throughout the whole practice, you can always have a bend in the knees. knees. The legs don't have to be straight. I always say to focus more on the spine rather than the legs. So try to lengthen through the spine rather than lengthening through the legs. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. From here, inhale, roll forward into a high plank. And then bend the knees, let the belly drop, and shift yourself back into a downward facing dog. Don't worry about how it looks. I want you to just feel into this. So we're creating these rolls. So rounding through the spine as you come forward, bending the knees, let the belly drop, shift back, downward facing dog. Take 2 more of these, rounding through the spine to come forward, bending the knees, let the belly drop as you press it back. 1 more, rounding through the spine to come forward, bending the knees, let the belly drop, press it back. And then inhale, this time come forward into that high plank. On the exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin all the way down. Hands come out to the edges of the mat, tent the fingers, draw the elbows to the sky. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, release. Make sure the tops of the feet are planted, kneecaps lifted. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, release. Hands come back to the midrib. Press yourself through tabletop to downward facing dog. And maybe again, just pedal out the legs. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. From here, you're going to lift your right leg high. Get a sense of the balance, the shift that has now happened, and maybe popping up onto the left fingertips. Maybe moving into lifting that left arm and shifting it back by your side. If you fall, that's okay. Maybe try it again. Take a nice deep inhale. If you shift the gaze forward, that helps a bit. And exhale, release all the way back down. Lower down to the knees, give the wrists a break, shake them out. And we're going to come back into our tabletop. We'll try out the other side. So start out by lifting that left foot up. It doesn't have to be high. And then seeing if you can pop up onto those right fingertips, get a sense of what that feels like. And then maybe taking that right arm, bringing it back towards the sides. Again, the gaze up towards the left thumb, like right in the center, is a good place for the gaze to be. Take 1 more inhale. And then on the exhale, lower the right hand down, lower the left hand down. Shift it forward into your high plank. Lower the knees, chest, chin, all the way to the ground. Whew. Inhale, rise to cobra or up dog. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. From here, slowly walking the feet up to meet the hands, bend into the knees, come into your ragdoll, let everything go. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows. Maybe swaying back and forth a little bit. Really let the head and the neck release here. And then let the hands drop to the ground. Slowly roll, stacking one vertebrae on top of the next. Head and neck come up last. Roll the shoulder blades up towards the ears and lowering them all the way back down. From here, you can toe heel the feet together just a little bit. Inhale, bring the arms up and over the head. And exhale, fold it forward, maybe bending into the knees. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, find that halfway lift. On the exhale, you're going to take the left foot, step it back, And then reach the arms all the way up, coming right into your crescent lunge. Draw the shoulder blades down the spine, bend into the front knee. So finding your powerful stance here where you can balance. Take that right foot, scoot it over to the right a little bit more, giving your hips some space. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. One more inhale here. And then on the exhale, let's just test a little bit more balance. Begin to bring the arms out to the sides. Pull the feet together. Pull the shoulder blades together as you twist open to the right. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. On the exhale, bring the hands to the heart. From here, begin to shift your heart forward. So you're folding from the pelvis. The heart leans forward out over the knee. And you begin to lift that left foot up, coming right into your warrior three. So your warrior three is a straight line from the heel all the way to the top of the head. So your warrior three might be here. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. Maybe you have blocks in front of you to help keep your balance. Maybe your warrior three is here. Take a nice deep inhale. And then on the exhale, shift the blocks to the side if you're using them. Step it towards the back of the mat. Bring the right foot back to meet the left. Vinyasa. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise the right leg high. Exhale, step it through to meet the right thumb. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale, back foot steps up to meet the right and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, arms all the way up to the top. And on the exhale, fold it forward again. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, take the right foot, step it back. Inhale, rise right up into your crescent lunge. And exhale, find your stance. So again, maybe moving that left foot over to the left side of the mat, opening up your stance. Feeling the stretch through the right hip flexor. Draw the shoulder blades down the spine. Squeezing the glutes, find a little bit more length. Take a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, flower the arms open to the left. Draw the shoulder blades together. Find that twist. Keep the feet pulling in towards each other. Inhale, coming all the way back to center. And on the exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Begin to shift forward, drawing the heart nice and long, and begin to step up onto the left leg, coming into your warrior three. Maybe flexing through the back toes, leveling off through the hips. Finding your drishti. Your drishti is your point of focus, where your eyes stay steady. Keep breathing. Take a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, hands lower down to the ground. Step it back into your high plank and moving through your vinyasa. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise the left leg high. Exhale, step it through to meet the left thumb. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, back foot steps up and fold. Toe heel the feet together, bend the knees. Inhale, rise up into your Utkatasana, your chair pose. Settling in here. Take a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, bring the arms out into a T. From here, take the right foot, cross it on top of the left. You can bring your right foot down to the mat just so that your toes are touching in a kickstand, or you can double wrap that foot around the leg. Bring the right arm underneath the left, coming into your eagle arms, and find yourself in your eagle pose. Draw the elbows away from the heart, lift through the spine, feel the shoulder blades separating behind you, and come back to your breath. One more inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, release the arms, bring them all the way up to the sky as you kick the right foot out. And then lower the hands all the way down, kick that right foot to the back of the mat. Plant the hands, drop the back knee down, bring the left arm up to the sky. Take a nice deep inhale here and exhale. One more inhale. On the exhale, take the back foot take the left foot to the back of the mat. So setting up for your modified side plank, open through the heart here. And then on the exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. Walk your hands all the way to the back, bending into the left knee, and then drawing the hands up to the sky into your Anjaneyasana. Take a nice deep inhale, lift through the heart as the hips lower. And then on the exhale, hands plant down, tuck the back toe under, lift the back knee, and step it back into your high plank, moving through your vinyasa. Inhale to raise the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees and walk it up to the top of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Toe heel the feet together, bend the knees. Inhale, rise up, Utkatasana. Settle in here. Bring the arms out into a T. Take the left foot, cross it, or left leg, cross it on top of the right, and maybe find your little kickstand. Maybe you see if you can lift the toe, or maybe you double wrap it across the back of the right leg. Left arm is going to come underneath the right, coming into your eagle arms. If eagle arms aren't accessible, you can also always take opposite shoulders. Sorry, I didn't say that last time. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Come back to that breath. Sit a little bit deeper. Get that spine a little longer. See if maybe you can test your balance a little bit. Feel that right foot dance on the ground. On the next inhale, let your eagle fly. Bring the arms all the way up. Kick that left foot out in front. And then on the exhale, swing the left foot back. Hands come to the mat. Drop the back knee down. Left hand to the ground, right hand to the sky. Nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, take the front foot towards what is now the back of your mat. So right foot to the back of the mat, open up into your modified side plank. And then on the exhale, walk the hands all the way around to meet that right foot, bending into the front knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, and exhale to settle. Inhale, open through the heart. And on the exhale, hands plant down. Step it back into your high plank, moving through your vinyasa side. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale to raise the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, step it up to the top. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms all the way up to the top. And exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Really nice, guys. We're gonna come into one last balancing posture, dancer's pose. So, bring the arms up to the sky. And from here, release the right arm down as if you're serving a platter. Shift the weight into the left foot and begin to raise the right heel up towards the glute. From here, take that right hand and keep the shoulder opening. So keep it reaching back as you grab onto the inside of the right foot. From here, lengthen through the heart and maybe beginning to kick the foot into the hand. Nice deep inhale, find length. Maybe beginning to reach forward, finding that drishti, that one point of balance. Keep the heart lifted. One more inhale. And exhale to slowly return all the way to center. Release the foot, windmill the arms back. And we're going to go ahead and do it on the other side. So bring the arms up over the head. Left arm comes down as if you're serving that platter. Begin to shift the weight into the right foot, bringing the heel in towards the glute. From here, keep that opening through the shoulder. So just so that you guys know, a lot of times what happens is we begin to twist our hand like this. We don't want to twist our hand because that's going to get rid of this shoulder opening. So we want to keep that arm open, keep that shoulder open, keep the arm exactly as it is, as if you're serving that platter, reaching for the inside of the left foot, kicking the foot into the hand, keep opening through the heart, finding length through the spine, and then beginning to tilt forward. If you fall, that's okay. Maybe test your limit. Have fun with it. Breathe. One more inhale. And exhale slowly, as slow as you can. Come all the way back to center. Release the foot and windmill the arms back. Really nice, guys. Shake that all out. We'll come back to the front of our mat. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up and over the head. On the exhale, begin to bend into the knees as you lower all the way down, maybe bringing your hands to the ground to help you, and coming on to your glutes. From here, we're going to find our boat pose. So lift through the heart, hands come behind you, raising the heels up off of the mat, and finding some balance on your glutes. See if you can keep lifting through the heart here, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the feet, draw the knees in towards the chest, give yourself a nice big hug, pull those knees in, lengthen through the spine. We're going to come into our final balancing. I think I said dancers was our final. One more. Give it a go, see what happens. I'm gonna teach it on blocks to start. We're gonna come into our crow pose. So our arm balance. If you have blocks or even books, you're gonna stand on the blocks or the books. Bring the hands down to the ground. You can always put pillows out in front of you. So from here, you're going to begin to bend into the elbows and get the knees as high up into the armpits as they can. So a lot of times our hip flexors are not as flexible. And so if your knees are more down here, that's okay. You just want to get them as high up into the armpits as you can. My hip flexors are a little bit better on this rotation coming in than they are going out. So that's why I can get my armpits really up into, or my knees really up into my armpits. But work with what you've got. So if they're down here, that's okay. You're gonna bend into the elbows and begin to shift the weight forward. Maybe lifting one foot and then the other. Just feeling that shift. Lots of core engagement. You're gonna feel that core fire up each time that foot leaves the block. Shifting the weight forward and then settling back. From here, maybe you lift one foot up and then the other. Keep bending into the elbows. Woo. Your gaze is shifting out in front. That's gonna give you that drishti, that focal point. And then holding and lowering back down. Whew. So give it a try. You can stop the video here if you want to keep going with it. Maybe you're just working on lifting that one foot and then the other. Try it out, have fun with it. If you start getting frustrated, quit for the day. Do something else. But it is a fun one to try. It's a fun one to learn. Whenever you're done, we're gonna come all the way down onto our backs. And once you get there, we'll stretch that spine out with a nice bridge. So wiggle walk the shoulders underneath the body, plant the hands down, take an inhale, and on the exhale, lift through the hips. Maybe walking the shoulders a little bit more under, maybe interlacing the hands, stretching out the whole front side body, squeezing the glutes together, breathing here. And slowly lowering all the way down onto your mat. Take a moment, just let everything settle. And then go ahead and bring the knees at a 90-degree angle. We're gonna let the knees fall over to the right. So you might have to shift the hips a little bit. You're basically going to be laying as if you're in chair pose on the right side of the body. Bring the left hand on top of the right, and then from here, open it up. So bring that left arm over to the left. Maybe the gaze follows it, and allow yourself to come into this twist. From here, slowly bringing the knees all the way back through center, and we'll let them drop all the way to the left so that you're sitting in the chair on the ground. Bring the right hand on top of the left. Head can come down to the ground, and then open up through that right arm, moving the shoulder towards the mat. Releasing any tension. And then slowly coming all the way back to center, taking the heels to the sky, coming into your waterfall pose, just allowing the whole spine to grow nice and long on the mat. And then slowly lower the right leg and then the left. Coming into your Shavasana, letting everything release, let everything go. Coming back to your center. As always, you are welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like. I hope that you had a fun time playing on your mat, finding some balance today, and I will see you tomorrow for our last day. Namaste.